and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Pearson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Got a man. It's Brock. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? To throw, it's Flores. Caught close to the marker, it's Hammond. Tight end trying to get in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Boston. Hard running there. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Williams looking for a man. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Lets it fly on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, he's trying to go right down the middle of the field against man coverage, but the safety does a great job reading his eyes. He sees the intended target out of the corner of his eye, beelines over to the football and picks it off.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. Even throw him the football, but the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
3rd down, money down. Go to the guy you know you can trust. It doesn't have to be a long gainer, but work those guys over the middle of the field. Nice job, nice chemistry between the tight end and the quarterback.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Fires to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting 3rd down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice job there running the football. They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physically.
And he'll take it in and house it. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Williams will pass. he's got the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Huskies are in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. He's lost it. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You've got to make sure you end up with the football.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams looking for a man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. On a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Williams will pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting in the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Caught over the middle. It's Brock. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here we go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job on the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. We're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Off play action. Steps away. And the quick shuffle pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon in every single team.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly, and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Back to pass, it's Flores. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy over.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on first down. Buying some time. Finds his man. It's Evans. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter, and this defense will start the fourth on its heels.
Oklahoma State, 23. Washington, 14.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses 2. Brings up second down.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
Looking for the 2-point try. Williams will pass. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they trim the lead to 1 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The give as they work on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Brock. Powers through the defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. They'll immediately call timeout. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Williams looking for a man. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Gets the back moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 40, the 30. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he...
That's GG's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Come on now. That's how you make a play right there. Let's go.